Hey, there's a paper I really want to geek out on, but I don't have enough time in the day, so I'm just going to talk about it a bit and talk about some other stuff. But the paper is called Polyautoregressive Prediction for Interaction Modeling. So hopefully tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, but we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow I get geek out on the paper. It's really, really awesome. I'm going to try and link in the description of this video because I think everyone should check out the paper. It's basically about I think AI agents predicting what's going to happen next in different scenarios, but it doesn't just study one AI agent, it studies the AI agents around it. So agents in this scenario could be a bit loose. So agents could be maybe two people in a conversation, it could be cars on the road, it could be me dropping this book here, so the book will be an agent and my hand will be an agent. And what it does, instead of taking tokens as in text, it takes in states in at certain time steps. Think of time steps as moments in time. So with an interaction, a social interaction, it could be I'm talking to my friend, right? So at different points in that conversation, different states, we had different states. So maybe I was talking at one moment and my friend was listening, and then maybe I stopped talking and my friend started talking. So at those different time steps, there were different states, and that's kind of what goes into the transformer model. And I think the transformer model, and that's kind of how it predicts what's going to happen next in the interaction, or in the case of dropping the book, or in the case of the road. So it's really, really cool. I love it so much. Uh, it's a bit far fetched, but I really do think the future of this could look is so cool in so many ways. It could also look so dystopian in so many ways. So maybe like something like even like predicting like the future of a physical interaction, right? So imagine you have just think of like if you watch One Piece or any like show where someone can like see the future of like a show interaction of how someone's gonna move. I think that does have like it's very far fetched, but I do think it does have implications in that ground as well as social interactions. I do imagine that could be used in the police state as well if you wanted to like see will this interaction become aggressive? Will it become violent? I think it's really cool. Also, something about a new data set that I didn't know existed. It's basically like a bunch of moves. I know like that data set exists like generally, but like it's called Ava and just like has a bunch of clips where they kind of like take in the objects or the people and kind of use that for I guess computer vision or different stuff like that. So really cool stuff. Dang. I said the word computer. I've been avoiding computer vision like the plague for some reason. Not because I think it's boring, bad, or anything. It's just that I feel like I don't want to do computer vision. But this does sound really cool. I think it's just awesome. Even with the idea of Quest, the app that I'm building that basically gives you Quest to help you pursue and reach your goals. Just imagine like having an agentic system that can kind of see how different stuff interact together. So maybe like something like it could observe the news. It's like, okay, this happened, so this is likely going to affect this, and then this could actually help this person do this, blah blah blah. Really cool stuff, but don't have enough time to actually go fully into the paper. That was actually a pretty nice overview. I think when I'm time constrained, I perform much better. But in terms of other stuff, it's been going well. I do feel I'm not doing subpar. I think I'm just not like doing. I think I'm doing good, right? I think I'm doing good, but I'm not doing great. Like I'm at a B right now in terms of performance for my overall goals. Um, Recently the stuff that did hit hard in terms of making me feel less than great, especially even like support almost, is not finishing Project Phelps or not having that done, just not even executing in a proper manner. So the scripts weren't ready, the direction wasn't ready, the planning was like poor. Um, at work though, I think stuff are going well. Still a couple weeks ahead, so I think that's the thing that's been kind of a comforter in a sense. I do think I'm using it as a crutch almost, but I do think for now I'm fine with that. But it's going well. Wrapped up a good part of the project today, the RAG project. So now I'm just going to explore different techniques for the RAG, and at the research symposium, I'm going to present an evaluation. What I'm also doing with this RAG project is creating an evaluation method to kind of evaluate the the retrieval augmented RAG is retrieval augmented generation, and brings certain data to like once you query something, it brings the data you're looking for. So I want to kind of evaluate like how relevant is that data in reference to what I queried and stuff like that. So that's gonna be really cool to kind of present the research symposium, try out different techniques. I also found this new GitHub repo recently that has like a bunch of different RAG techniques, and one of them was also with the evaluation stuff. Use another AI agent to kind of help with that evaluation. So that could be really cool. But yeah, also applied to some internships. I don't think I've been doing the 5 internships a day thing, but I think I've been keeping a good like two like every three or two to 3 days. So I think I want to like step that up a bit. Applying to internships isn't hard. I think the only hard thing is like killing the resume to the internships. But I think with AI now, it's actually becoming easier. Even with the ones I did today, I did like NVIDIA and Autodesk. That took like the NVIDIA one took like 15 minutes, but then the Autodesk one was similar to the NVIDIA one in some sense. I just used the same thing. But I think if I can cut down the time and optimize that process, then I could really get to a great system where I'm just applying to internships like left and right. Because I do really appreciate NSB, National Society of Black Engineers conference, the 50th anniversary, for helping me get the internship I have now. But I don't want to wait till like March to be worried about if I have an internship or not. I really want to have that thing ready to go by probably like August, September, October. So we just having that so I can like focus on other areas of my life. I'm working on more technical projects and exploring different stuff, especially now that I'm trying to like see transitioning my research, even like to something like I mentioned earlier with the agentic systems. I think that could be really cool. But even with the research stuff, I'm trying to still find labs that I'm interested in and are accepting me. But I'm also looking at pay. And I know like maybe I was privileged to get paid as a research assistant, but I do want to get paid. I think it'll be cool. I don't know. But credit could also be something cool. I also think with the stipend that comes from being an SGB executive board member, that could be a replacement for the payment of being a research assistant. So we could see maybe I could set my expectations back a bit and use that to supplement it. But we'll see. But besides that, though, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.